Hello, folks. Well, Diego again. January the 3rd, 2022. I did make a couple videos since my last one, but something must have happened to our internet signal. They didn't get uploaded. So today I'll try another one. It's the new year. I hope you're all prepared for, anything that could happen this year. We never know. We never know. So it's called being prepared for when the shit hits the fan. That's what my channel's all about. That's what my message is all about. And look, I don't care, anything for myself. This isn't for making any extra money or anything like that. As a matter of fact, it costs me money to make my videos, and I just want to be prepared myself and help anybody else who may be thinking along the same lines, that you never know when something's going to happen, so you might as well be prepared, And lately, the way China's talking, it's scary. Basically, what I heard the other day was United States interfere with what we're going to do with Taiwan. You better be prepared for unbearable consequences, is what they said. What's that mean? Unbearable consequences would be like, taking out one of our cities. That's huge, It's almost like the start of World War III, is what they're saying. If we interfere with them taking over Taiwan, they're basically threatening something huge. Unbearable consequences. They don't really give a rat's whether they start World War III or not. That's what's scary. And I'm just saying, why not be prepared, San Diego is a prime target right there on the corner. They could take out San Diego as like a first strike, and then sit back and see if that starts World War III, which it probably would, even with numbnuts there in charge, Biden in charge this year. We have our military plan. We have our nuclear options in place already. It doesn't really matter who's the president. So that's the scary part, is it's going to be tick for tack. They start moving on Taiwan. Biden did say he's not going to start. He's not going to be the strike first. The U.S. will not have a strike first response. But you can bet we'll have pretty strong conventional military response. Then that'll just open the door right there for China to... they've already got their plan in place, They've been building bunkers for years. They'll put their people, their important people, they don't care about the normal people. They'll put their important people in the bunkers and see what happens, basically, I don't think anybody wants to see the end of the world coming, It's just going to be tick for tack at first, and kind of a limited exchange type of deal. But I don't want to be sitting in San Diego. I hope my kids are okay up in North Idaho, up in Montana, South Dakota, the Midwest. I hope everybody's going to be okay if they take out San Diego or Seattle, something on the corner. Or maybe they'll just take out Hawaii, kind of keep it out there. But it's going to be huge. It's going to make 9/11 look like child's play, the next big deal. And as for me, I'm already here in Tijuana, Mexico. But I want to be further south. at least in Ensenada, you know. Rosarito at 20 miles isn't far enough. Popotla isn't far enough. Puerto Salina at, like 25 miles probably isn't going to be far enough away. So, people, if you have a chance to, especially if you're in Southern California, at least have some contact place where you're going to go. If something happens in Southern California, the freeways are all going to be plugged up. You can't go anywhere, you know? Out in the mountains, out in the desert, you're not going to be able to get out of town. If you have a boat, you might be able to get out into the ocean. But start thinking about your plan, people. You know, I'm going to be paying attention to the news, and if I see something starting to develop over Taiwan, I'm out of here. I will, or even Russia over there in Ukraine. You know, they're pretty serious too. Is like, whatever we do to Ukraine, don't interfere with us. You know, they're both scary. And they're both on the verge of doing something. Look, the United States is not the aggressor. We're not trying to take over anybody, you know? All we're trying to do is defend ourselves and our allies. But, Russia and China are aggressors. That's all I'm saying is, if you're in Southern California, why not have some little Mexican village, rent an apartment, or at least have a hut on the beach, anything, at least know where you're going to go. The only way to get across that border once the shit starts hitting the fan is going to be like dune buggy, dirt bikes, or by boat, Hopefully once, if I can catch the warning signs of something happening, I'm going to be in Ensenada by the time something does happen. It's only like 2 hours away, and I'm probably going to be okay in Ensenada behind those cliffs. There's mountains and cliffs over there protecting Ensenada from San Diego. So, folks, I hope you're ready. We're never, none of us are never ready. I'm in my little Ford Escort bug-out car right now, and I'm stocking up on the propane tanks and light batteries and radio, and mainly it's the propane, so you can heat up food and water and make soup at least, and with my fish and whatnot. I don't have the diving equipment here, but here comes the little lady now. Here comes the little lady, so I better get off this thing before she has my neck. So, folks, Wold Diego over and out. And tell you, you got to watch out for these little ones. Take care.